Welcome to the adrenaline-fueled world of high-speed chases where law enforcement races against time to catch fleeing suspects. From daring escapes to quick takedowns, these pursuits test the skill and courage of officers as they fight to bring order to chaos. On March 6, 2021, while on patrol in Fulton County, trooper monitored traffic at Andrew Young International Boulevard and Centennial Olympic Park Drive. He heard a vehicle doing a burnout and confirmed it was a black and red Dodge Charger. Trooper activated his emergency lights as the Charger turned onto Centennial Olympic Park Drive. Despite other troopers blocking its path, the driver accelerated, fleeing up Lucky Street. Trooper notified Troop C Communications of the pursuit as they turned north onto Ted Turner Drive.
1080, 1080. You going 1050 right here. He just ran the car. He just ran the car. Just turned on to Ivan Allen Jr. Boulevard. Bay Army just wrecked into a vehicle on Ivan Allen. Get on the ground now, guy! Get on your stomach! On your stomach! Hold up, stop!
The Dodge traveled into oncoming traffic and struck a vehicle stopped at the light, becoming disabled. Trooper exited the patrol car, drew his firearm, and ordered the driver out of the vehicle. The driver, identified as Jimmy Turner, was taken into custody without further incident. On February 6, 2024, Santa Rosa County deputies were in pursuit of a stolen Dodge Ram traveling northbound on State Road 87. Deputies deployed spike strips in an effort to stop the vehicle, but the suspect, identified as 33-year-old Andrew Matyak of Destin, swerved toward a deputy, narrowly missing him in an attempt to evade capture. Florida Highway Patrol was called in for assistance and soon took over the pursuit.
US 29 southbound from Palm Street, US 29 southbound from Palm Street.
The suspect then began driving into oncoming traffic, making this pursuit even more dangerous and unpredictable. Let us know your thoughts about this wild chase in the comment section below. The suspect veered off the road and headed eastbound with all units in pursuit. With numerous patrol cars involved, the pressure mounted, making it increasingly difficult for the suspect to find a way to escape.
several times. He just kept on me too.
The trooper executed pit maneuver, sending the suspect vehicle straight into the ditch. The suspect was surrounded by multiple patrol cars within seconds, and he had now way out. On September 25th, 24, at around 8 p.m., trooper was notified that the Springdale Police Department was in pursuit of a motorcycle. As trooper neared the location, it was clarified that the vehicle was actually a moped with speeds ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour. The Springdale Police Department requested assistance from the Arkansas State Police, and upon arriving, trooper became the primary unit in the pursuit. From the start, this chase was unlike any other, definitely not something you see every day. It's important to mention that we do not condone this kind of reckless behavior. Instead, we encourage you to learn from the mistakes made in this clip. Troopers successfully brought the moped to a stop, but the operator fled on foot for a short distance. He was quickly apprehended and taken into custody by Trooper Walker and Officer Jacob. On September 23, 2024, Trooper Dobbins was patrolling Grand Avenue when he observed a green Chevy Cruze with Arkansas plates driven by Dylan Matthew Anderson. Knowing Anderson had confirmed outstanding warrants, Trooper Dobbins activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop at North 32nd and Grand Avenue. Anderson, however, continued southbound at low speeds, ignoring the lights and sirens. He then accelerated, attempting to flee, and turned left, heading eastbound on Kincaid Avenue.
Rolling southbound.
10-4.
23. We're slow rolling, still southbound. Yeah, we're 1037.
10-4.
Hey, going back east. Hey, you threw something out of there. Here you are.
The pursuit didn't last long, as officers quickly executed a pit maneuver, bringing the suspect's vehicle to a stop. The suspect was successfully arrested and taken into custody without further incident. On May 8, 2022, at approximately 15:43, Trooper was on routine patrol traveling west on State Route 27 in the city of Baxley when he noticed the driver of a black Nissan Armada wasn't wearing his seatbelt. The driver was later identified as Mr. Bernard Gary McQueen. Trooper activated his emergency equipment to initiate a traffic stop for this violation, but the vehicle quickly turned right onto S. Oak Street and then left onto Any Park Avenue. He notified Troop 1 Communications that the vehicle was failing to stop, and he was now in a vehicle pursuit.
Hey, Lurs, we're going to be coming up on Spindle Street. Clear. Hey, Lurs, we almost 1050. We on City Circle. Coming up on Lake Utah.
The suspect reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour, making this pursuit dangerous right from the start. Leave your thoughts in the comments on how you think this chase will end.
I won't bid until I get somebody else up here with me, so I'm gonna keep riding until I see some units.
I'm going to wait until I get up to you.
We're gonna be coming up on Rosier Break Road.
They're coming up on Rosenberg Road.
On the wrong side of the road, he's running close off the road.
Clear, so just all on the wrong side of the road, that ain't happening.
Trooper requested assistance to bring this chase to a safe conclusion. Given the suspect's reckless driving, it was incredibly challenging to manage the pursuit alone without putting any innocent lives at risk.
789 Alpha, can you copy?
Good on Alpha 789.
Simple, I tried to pit, but he's blocking me from pit. He's got something in his hand. I can't tell what it is. I don't know if it's a phone or what. I see something in his hand. He's kind of waving it back.
After 15 minutes of pursuit, the trooper increased speed and attempted a pit maneuver to bring an end to this lengthy chase.
They're going to make another data down.
Bunch of cars here coming up, bunch of traffic here.
The trooper closed in on the suspect's vehicle and seized the opportunity to execute a pit maneuver, sending the suspect's car off the road.
Clear, coming up on railroad,
Pit yourself, roll over.
Clear, 789.
After the pit maneuver, the suspect exited the vehicle through the window and attempted to flee on foot. However, he was quickly apprehended, arrested, and taken into custody without further incident. On January 13, 2022, the Florida Highway Patrol received a call from a driver who was being aggressively followed by a van. Unbeknownst to FHP troopers at the time, the suspect, 33-year-old Travis Foss, had been tailing the vehicle for 10 miles and had just fled from the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Two patrol cars attempted to block him in when he fled from the stop, but the effort was unsuccessful. The suspect drove over the curb and entered the highway, forcing the chase to continue. After speeds exceeded 130 miles per hour, FHP Sergeant Fleuron ordered troopers to terminate the pursuit. The following day, the suspect, Travis Foss, was arrested by the Lee County Sheriff's Office and charged with fleeing, reckless driving, stalking, and assault. On September 20th, 2022, in Palm Beach County, Florida, the Florida Highway Patrol found themselves in pursuit of a motorcycle after the rider failed to stop when troopers activated their emergency lights and sirens due to his excessive speed.
He's northbound, approaching North Lake, still in an HOU.
The motorcycle initially pulled far ahead of the police due to its high speed, but in a surprising turn, the rider stopped at a traffic light. This allowed two patrol cars to catch up, and the rider was quickly arrested.
Get off! Get off the bike! Get off the bike! Get over there! Get off the bike! Get over there! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
I don't know what you have in your pocket. I don't know if you got it or not. You're taking that.